Let's suppose you do get your script, some kind of traction on it, where if someone answers an email, how much, not trouble, but effort is it to actually get a meeting? And then once you get a meeting, what happens?
Now it's not trouble, but it requires effort. Especially if you're playing in the network studio game, because like everything is an upheaval right now. That's why I'm always saying, like, you have to pay attention to the business and what's happening and what people are doing and what's going on. You can be dealing with a company and you can be dealing with an executive in that company. For instance, this is something that we dealt with. Had a piece of material, had an executive that was interested, wanted to set up a meeting. And then, meetings don't happen right away because there's so many meetings, there's so many people. It usually takes, a week or 2 or 3 to set the meeting up. So we set the meeting up. Within that 3-week time frame, that executive no longer worked at that company. They work somewhere else now. So that meeting's in fantasy land. Has nothing to do with anything like, oh, well, I don't like you anymore. People are getting switched up. The networks and studios are consolidating. Disney bought Fox there because they want Disney Plus, and everybody's doing a lot of stuff right. There's all kinds of shifting around right now. And we did a pitch, went great. And then the executive branch, like the people running the studio that owned the network, switched. Hired a brand new CEO, hired all these new people. Those people are now running everything. Those people have a mandate. That mandate now has to come down the pike. Our show, which these executives dug, did not fit the new mandate. So we're done. Again, doesn't mean they didn't like it, but it's a business. Like, people are doing things very specifically for their brand, for their companies. I mean, that's how it is now. So, again, like a broken record. It's like a record.
Oh, nice.
Kind of
Yeah.
Is it cool?
What record is that?
I don't know. Just a record. It's cool. But like a broken record, have more stuff. Have more than one piece. Have more content, because things shift up like crazy all the time. And especially if they like your writing and the script that you wrote doesn't fit the mandate that the company has, the executive can still say, listen, if you've got anything else that fits our bill, please let us know. We'd love to hear it. So it behooves you to have plenty of material.
Let's say your meeting is on the 25th. The 24th comes, they're still employed there, you're still good to go. What are you doing the night before the meeting, and what are you doing while you're in the waiting room? How early are you getting there? What's your strategy?
I think it's just, you just prepare. I think if you've got a pitch, the folks that I'm working with, great, amazing company, been doing it for a really long time, know the ins and outs. We just would go over the pitch. Be like, okay, the meeting is 3 weeks out. So let's meet up every week and do the pitch. So we would sit down, we would do the pitch, be like, what if we did this? What if we tweak that? Move this around, move that around. All right, cool. We'll come back next week, we'll do it again. We did it again. You know what? Probably don't need to say that. Let's do this. Just keep tweaking and tweaking, getting super familiar with the material. And then go in, and we just chilled. They gave us tea and soda, and we just hung out. And then they took us up to the this huge executive boardroom because we had a visual presentation that went along with the pitch. We chilled out there, and they brought us more tea and soda, and the executives came in, and we had this killer pitch. And they were great. It was fun. The pitch was fun to do. Like, it's fun. Like, you should be fun. You created this thing. You love this thing. That should come across. Like, don't let the, anxiety of, oh, I want to sell this thing, and oh, this would be so great. Like, yeah, of course you want to sell it. Of course it'll be so great. But, like, don't let that overwhelm the joy of this thing that it's your baby. You like created this thing that you totally love. And then like this person dug it, and then they took it to this person, and that person dug it. So there's like this whole, like, but by the time you pitch something, a lot of people like what you've done. So you're not nuts anymore. You know what I mean? Like, you write the thing and it's like, well, I like it. I might be nuts. And then like more people like it. And now they want to get on board, and they want to help out, and they want to represent, or whatever it is. So by the time you're sitting in front of an executive, there's a lot of people that dig it, including the executive to a certain extent. Because the executive's already heard the soft pitch of what the thing is that you've created, and that was enough to make them say, come in here. So it's a big deal. Yes. But it's a big deal because you created something people dig. So be happy about it. We were thrilled, man. It was fun. He was like, I've been working on this thing for a year. Let me tell you this part. Let me tell you that part. It was fun. It should be fun. I know that sounds, too simple, but you're getting the opportunity to share this really cool thing that you created with people who could potentially put it out to the world. And the stuff you say are the stuff they're going to say to their bosses, because they dig what you do. They dig what you say. They're going to go to their bosses and say the same stuff you said that got them excited, which will get their bosses excited. And then the next thing you know, the thing's on the air. And now they're getting millions of people excited, saying the same stuff you said to them in the room the first time. So, just be excited about it. It's cool. Even if it doesn't pan out, it's cool. You have a good pitch, people dig you, they'll let you pitch again. That's a win. Like, getting in a room is a win. It's a big win.
Oh, so then always leave kind of your foot in the door in a graceful way so you can come back?
I think you do that by just being cool. I think if you write something good, because the whole point of the pitches is to get them to read the thing, right? Because nobody wants to read anything, right? It's like, oh, I gotta read. Nobody wants to do that. So you pitch them the thing to get them excited about the thing, so they go, all right, let me read the thing. This is cool, that's funny, that's weird, all right, whatever. So you get them excited about reading the thing. If they like the way you handle yourself, and they like how you write, it presents itself. The open door presents itself. Like the pitches that we've done, or I've done with the company, we've just gone in with the attitude of like, let's just have a great time. We know what we want. We know the show. We know what we came here to do. Let's just go in there and have fun. If we have fun, they'll have fun. And so far, we've been welcomed back.
When you're practicing and you're in front of someone else, how does this practice session go?
It's kind of like, for me, it's like, it's very challenging for me, because the easiest part of the process for me is writing the script. That's the easiest part. Like, everybody like agonizes over that. I'm just like, when can I just sit down and write the script? Like, I don't want to talk about all the other stuff and the thing. It's so much more challenging for me to sell a project than it is to just write the script. It's like, what's it about? Here's 42 pages. They'll tell you everything you need to know. It's all in there. I wrote all of it. It's easy. But that's not how it works. So you got to get in there and you got to dissect it, and you got to like analyze it, and you got to figure out what it means to the world and how it's timely right now, and what are the themes and what are you trying to say about the world that we live in. So we basically wrote a script about that. So it's like a script about the script. And I say this part, you say that part. I say this part, you say that part. I say this part, you say that part. Well, you know what? This is the actual plot of the pilot. So since you wrote it, you should say that part. Well, this part is about the female character that is kind of controversial. You're a female, you should say that part instead of me. So you toy around with it, and then you present it, and then you memorize it like you do a performance. That's what we did anyway. Other people might do different stuff, but that's how we did it. But yeah, I'd rather just write the script itself.